What would you say it costs to be free? When you think of free, what do you see? In a world where everything seems to be priced, tags dependent upon who you're perceived to be. Constant question, what have you done for me lately? Understand free is a state of mind, one achieved through embracing self. Learn in order to know so you can be. You can be free. What do you see? Simply enroll by unapologetically being you. Be true in who you are and strive to be. I'm Lord Phly, and welcome. Welcome to Free University.
Happy birthday. What's good, y'all? What it do, what it is. It's Halloween. Got candy for you and all that. You already know it's Lord Phly, Dope Souls with Lord Phly live on YouTube at noon. And yes, Halloween is your boy's birthday. So stay tuned. You're going to check out the morning message, and then we're going to get to it, have a little fun. But you're going to learn a little bit about patience. So what's good? No worry, no apologies. And EFP Dope. See you in a second.
If time is standing still for no one, why waste time standing still, waiting for something to happen, waiting for someone to do something for you? It's time for you to do it for self. It's time for you to get up. It's time for you to get at it, get to it. Make it happen.
It's good, Turk.
Do the things that you've been putting off.
We live.
Do the things that you know will put you in a position to move forward, to proceed and progress to the person that you see yourself as. So, no more waiting. Time is now. Get to it. No fear, no worries, no apologies.
What it is, what it do. You know, it's Lord Phly. We here, Dope Souls with Lord Phly live on YouTube at noon. Well, it's probably a little couple minutes after, but, you know, we live on Facebook. We live on YouTube. We live in the room. We get into it. And, yes, it's my birthday. So if you want to sing happy birthday, send me some gifts. I need them. I love them. I would appreciate them. But until then, of course, I told you we're going to speak a little bit about patience. So I wanted to tell you what the topic of the week is. Understanding patience in relation to time. In relation to time. Understanding your time, knowing that it is your time. Don't allow people to waste it, and don't waste it for yourself. So by the end of the week, you should have insight on patience in relation to time and how you establish your patience in life. Because truth... I'm talking too fast? Am I talking too fast, y'all? My bad, my fault. I'm excited. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. You know, I'm jittery. I'm ready to... I've been up... I couldn't even sleep last night. I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. I went to sleep at like 1 something, and I felt like I was up at like 4. Like, trying to watch TV or just do stuff to get tired, to go back to sleep. And I fell back asleep and woke up. It was like 8. I was like, up, time to get up, time to get at it, time to get to it. No fear, no worry, no apologies. Send that message out. Make sure you're productive. So, of course, although it was my birthday, started like any other day. My routine, made sure I got up and inspired the people I need to inspire, motivated them. You know, it's Wednesday, so I was coming live to y'all. And this week, of course, I told you we're going to talk about patience in relation to time and understanding that. I wanted this to be the topic of the week because, ironically, it's my birthday. And this is something that I have been having to focus heavily on, establishing some patience, because I'm always somewhere doing something, like I like to tell you, International Man of Mystery. But it's not always time to do something. It's not always time to be somewhere. Sometimes you need to sit your ass down, sit still, understand and assess situations so you can understand how to grow the situation so you're not being repetitive and doing the same things. Of course, you can still be doing the same things all the time and getting good results, but you need growth in those results. You don't need to be receiving the same thing, or what are you really learning? What are you really gaining? If you go in knowing what to do, knowing what you're going to gain, and then the same thing happens after. It's time to do something a little different, to tweak it, to get a little more out of it. So for me, I knew I had to take a step back with everything that I am, who I am as a person, just really assess where I am at this point. I am 28 years old. 28 years old. That's not all that young, but it's not all that old. You know, I'm a couple steps from the 3-0. I guess society views 3-0 as a big step. For me, I just know it's another milestone. I tell myself I'm going to have $1 million in the bank to spend. Not I made $1 million. I mean to spend. Like, I'm going to go somewhere where stuff costs $1 million, and I'm going to just start figuring out what I want from there. because I know I'll be able to spend it. And anybody that knows me knows I'm one of willing things into existence. So if I say it, it's going to happen. And not because I'm a fortune teller, just because I'm willing to put the work in and get it done. So that's where establishing patience comes in, because if I want to achieve those things, I got to understand what it is that I am doing now, who it is that I am now. Of course, those simple questions, the who, what, when, where, why, and hows of you. I need to understand all of those, the answers to all of those questions, the answers to all of those things, so I really know what it is that I need to do to progress forward. Because without that, I'm just going to be on the hamster wheel, just going and going and going and going, never really moving forward, but also not moving backward. And I definitely don't want to be stagnant and staying in the same place. I need the world to know Lord Phly. I need the world to embrace the message of never apologizing for being dope. And this is one of the ways you do it, tuning in live to Dope Souls with Lord Phly on YouTube, you know? That's how you get to me. That's how you make it happen. But with that, I want to give you a little definition of patience. The definition of patience, the capacity to accept or tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry or upset. That sounds a little formal, but realistically, it's understanding how to, no matter what you face, and I'm pausing because I want to make sure I deliver it right. No matter what you face, you are able-minded enough to do what's necessary to progress forward with it. You're not reacting. You're not simply standing still. You're not being stagnant. You know exactly what you need to do, even if it is not do anything. So that comes with knowing and having a level of patience that most don't have. Most are quick to react. Most are quick to jump to whatever's said or done, and they are left to deal with the consequences. Those are not dope souls. Dope souls understand that you don't react to situations. You assess them. You understand what it is that you need to do for you to progress forward. And if you are someone that is responsible for or in a position of, I guess, power, so to speak, or responsibility, and you have other people that you need to take care of, then you definitely need to establish some patience, because they may be the ones to react or ones to look to you for what to do. And if you react, then they're going to react, and that's where panic comes from. So if you are even keel and cool and cold as ice, then they're going to be chill and just wait for instructions from you. So the way to do that is establishing your patience. So you really need to do that. The importance. What is that? What is that, Phly? What is importance? Importance. The importance of patience. Evaluate, process, and of course, always creating an action plan. So evaluate. Take a look at where you are. So for me, use myself as a test case, because I definitely want you to know that I am not the end-all, be-all to NAF be dope. NAF be dope. NAF be dope. Trust and believe. Most people get it wrong. Most people say NFA be dope. So I guess I'm in good company. You already know. NAF be dope. But with that, take a look at where you are. So I use myself as a test case because I want you guys to know that I'm on this journey with you. Yes, I may lead the pack because I am the messenger. I am the international man of mystery, and I cultivated and created this message to give it to you. But with that, I'm not the end-all, be-all. So it's not that I know everything about it. I don't know everything about being yourself, because I don't know any and everybody. But I know the core things that you would need to know to at least establish that so you can progress forward. So with that, taking a look at where I am 28 years old. Today, Halloween, is my birthday. Yes, Chelsea is stealing candy right off my desk. So candy not even for me. I am 28 years old today. Halloween. Yes, that is my birthday. I was born at 11:58 p.m. From what I was told, I was a mystery baby. Nobody knew that I was here till a little bit after I got here. So with that being said, 28 years later, I believe that I'm exactly where I need to be. I'm a firm believer of everything happens for a reason. I have been through a plethora of sagas in my life. That's how I like to classify them. Had some sagas where a lot of things have gone on, and then it's like a transition into something not totally different, but just a new frontier. So that's why I call them sagas. I'm probably on my 4th saga right now. So the saga of Lord Phly, 28 years old. I have a multitude of things at my disposal as far as resources, as far as influence, as far as people, creatives, if you would like to say. You can Google me. You can Google Lord Phly. Make sure it's a PH, though. No F. No F. No F, baby. No Weezy F, baby. It's just Lord Phly. Lord-Phly. I was about to say PHL Fly. Ain't that crazy? PHLY. That's how you get to me. With that being said, if you check on Google, I don't know what it says today, but it'll have a plethora of things. I know you can check out LordPhly.com, With that, you can be tuning in live on LordPhly.com as well as YouTube. On LordPhly.com, it'll show you that I paint. It'll show you that I spread a message, of course, first and foremost. I am Lord Phly. I spread a message of self-awareness and positivity. That being NEFB dope. Never apologize for being dope. Dope being self being you. So telling you to never apologize for being who you are. But to do that, you have to learn yourself in order to know yourself so you can be yourself. Unapologetically. By any means necessary, with no fear, no worry, no apologies. So at 28 years old, that is the person I am. A messenger, because that is my purpose. That is my purpose here. I was put here for a reason, and I know that reason is to change the world. And I do that by changing the mindsets of individuals, ensuring that they know who they are so they push forward. So no matter what it is that they do, they remember that Lord Phly made sure that they remain who they are. Solid on their square. Don't try to be somebody else. Stop worrying about what everybody else is doing. Yes, you can be inspired by. Yes, you can not take from, but be motivated by and understand what others are doing. So, snatch borrow little tidbits from to implement into your own thing, but never try to be somebody else. Be yourself always, no matter what. I don't care what's going on. You be yourself. That's the best way to proceed and progress forward. Let's make it happen. So, 28 years old, that's who I am. That's what I do. We're not going to go through the laundry list of things that I get done. We got Dope Souls with Lord Phly that you're tuning into right now. We got Fly on the Wall coming soon. I don't even like to, I tell people to not treat things like they're babies and stuff, but Fly on the Wall is my baby. Like, I've really been holding that one close to the chest. I really want that one to come across how I want it to. I believe that, of course, I spread the message first, but outside of that, I highlight and push forward other dope souls. So I feel like that'll be the platform where I'm really able to do that. I do interviews on here, but it's not all of what I wanted to be, because this one is more about the message. So I'm bringing them more into my world. With Fly on the Wall, I'm coming into their world, and I'm a fly on the wall to whatever situation or, whatever it is I need to be. With that being said, we're not going to talk too much. We're going to shh on that shh emoji. So getting back to patience, with all that I'm doing, this summer was a whirlwind. Like, it was the epitome of Lord Phly just doing everything, moving and shaking. I'm over here. I'm talking to this person. I'm setting this thing up. I'm event planning. I'm hosting. I'm spreading the message. I'm creating platforms. I'm doing things. What? What is it? What do you... Wow. That's crazy. My bad. My team is wow, and I keep them in tune. This is nothing like any show you've ever seen before. I'm pretty sure on these sets and stuff, they real formal. They got a little teleprompter where they talking straight to it. They don't talk to none of the people outside. Nah, damn all that. These my people, and they the ones that made me get this done. So I love talking to them. They all grinning and happy spirits. Except Josh, he sort of, he got a little grin on his face. He got that NEFB dope. He knew to come right on my birthday. I was going to slam him. That's what was going to happen. But like I said, where I am now, establishing my patience, the summer was a whirlwind. I was doing any and everything to really just get people to know Lord Phly, understand Lord Phly, know that I'm multifaceted, know that I tell everybody I can do anything, I can do whatever, especially creative. Just put me in a position, put me in a room and move, and I can get it done. Like, that's what I was telling people, and that was really happening. But I wasn't taking any time to process those things. I wasn't taking any time to make anything go further than those moments. And that's what I'm most about, creating a legacy and knowing that even when I'm not here, I want NEFB dope to ring bells. I want people to speak of Lord Phly in the best manner and know that he was here simply for spreading that message and pushing people forward. So for that, I needed to establish some patience and not feel as though I needed to be everywhere or be doing any and everything. I needed to do specific things to get what I wanted to get done. So putting more time into Dope Souls, while you see more promotion, while you see more visuals and things of that nature, putting more time into my connections and my resources. That's why you see more promotion of Out the Box. That's why you see more of my team and, more solid things and them connecting the dots for themselves outside of me, because I'm just taking the time to make sure everything is happening how it needs to, not simply putting Lord Phly on everybody's mind. Like, it's a time for that. Everything happens in its own time. So I'm only 28. I don't look at that as old at all. I believe I'm still a kid at heart, a kid at mind. I'm just, you know, a baby genius with it. If you really want to know, you know, if you ever seen Baby Geniuses, if you haven't, that's on you. I don't know what to tell you. But with that, that's what I was doing to evaluate. Oh, that's what I was doing to evaluate. You know, evaluate where I am and who I am to this. I know who I am. That's Lord Phly. I know what I do. I spread the message. I know when it's going to happen in time, and I know where I'm going to do it, wherever it is that I need to, because I'm about people, individuals. No matter what you see me doing, painting, hosting, it's all about the people that were there. As long as I infected their minds with the message of never apologize for being dope and being themselves, I did my job. All the other stuff, that's candy, you know, that's the assets, that's the good stuff. That's the sugar on top, the cherry on top, whatever it is that you need. But for me, I get enough out of just pushing people forward, inspiring them, and knowing that they embrace the message of never apologize for being dope. And how they do that is knowing Lord Phly. This is how it's going to get done. So the process, get out your head and deal in reality. That is key because, yes, a lot takes place within your mind. You have to process, you have to do all these things. But if you're not embracing your reality and knowing exactly where you are in that time, then you will get lost. You'll be living in a world that is not the one that's going on. Yes, you can create a world within your mind, but you still have to be aware of the reality that you live in. So with that being said, my reality is I'm still Lord Phly. When I walk outside, I'm Lord Phly. Nothing changes. Like you be surprised at the things that I have to deal with. But with that being said, I embrace it all. But at the same time, I'm still looking and needing to do things day to day to make sure I can push myself and my team forward when it's time to establish things that take care of that so I can truly focus towards what it is that I want to get done. I can truly create. Like, we just been playing. Not I've been playing with my mindset, but these have just been the little things. Like, trust and believe. It's a lot more to come. It's a lot more to come the rest of the year, but it's definitely a lot more to come in 2019. So that's why I'm going to make this year of 28 the year of getting to it, getting to the bag, as Groove told me. It's bag season, bag season. So anybody that knows me know that's really not my mindset, but I'm establishing it now, so I'm coming. Don't even worry about it. I'm coming. So if you was worried, you definitely should be now. But if you with me, it's never no need to worry because I'm coming in to make sure you push forward and you get what you need out of whatever situation. I'm only there to take a little load off your shoulders, and you don't got to do nothing but what you do. I'm going to do everything else. I'm going to make it happen. And 28 is bag season. So no fear, no worry, no apologies. See the FP Dope. You're going to see Lord Phly. With that, take a little break, you know. Give you a little sauce. On my birthday, I want to give you one of my faves, my man Cloudy, who will actually be home in a couple days, so I can't wait for that. And my man has been going up. God, he been going up, man. Man, I'm appreciative of that because he was one of the people during a short tenure to really get me back to reality and like, nah, dog, like you really are something just by calling me a mentor, like his mentor. And like, nah, bro, like I really look to you for guidance in what I'm doing, and I can see it. Like I can see, not necessarily I tell him something, he does it, but I can just tell my influence over him, and things have changed for him for the better, and everything with him is growing. So I'm truly appreciative of that. That's the things that I'm reflecting on my birthday. So I want y'all to get a little taste of Cloudy Nueve, Cloud, Big Body Blau. If you need to know him, you already know that no more. You're going to see that. I'm going to take a little break. I'll see y'all in a second. Lord Phly, and if you dope.
Yeah. You feel me? Basically just getting off of probation because you feel me? Can't leave the state and shit. Niggas on the legal wave, so you gotta leave the state to do shows to get money. That's where the money at. So I basically just did my time. You feel me? They made it lower for me, so I got out in under a month instead of just doing 3. You feel me? And boom, been back in the booth since then. Just left the booth. Going back tomorrow morning at 11. You already know.
But she ain't stopping the grind.
Never that. You feel me? We got too much to do, bro. 2018 honors, man. That's dirty game shit. Okay. Out of all these rappers around, shout out to y'all, but still, bro, y'all know where it's at, man.
I don't have to see the trap no more. Ain't no more kicking doors. Still rock with that polo. Blue heavens, no polo. My vehicle can morph. Still pop off when dolo. Drum can hold a 40 ounce. Pinky shit on floor. I don't have to see the trap no more. Ain't no more kicking doors. Still rock with that polo. Blue heavens, no polo. My vehicle can morph. Still pop off when dolo. Drum can hold a 40 ounce. Pinky shit on floor. Away from the hallway, I got vests on set and staking out. 10 pigs in the bacon, telling 12 got bread to bake 'em now. My way,
What would you say it costs to be free? When you think of free, what do you see? In a world where everything seems to be priced, tags dependent upon who you're perceived to be. Constant question, what have you done for me lately? Understand free is a state of mind, one achieved through embracing self. Learn in order to know so you can be. You can be free. Simply enroll by unapologetically being you. Be true in who you are and strive to be. I'm Lord Phly, and welcome. Welcome to Free University.
Y'all couldn't hear me. Y'all couldn't hear me. We are back. I am here. Yes, it's me, Lord Phly, International Man of Mystery. Always somewhere doing something. Spreading the message. Can't shoot the message because, can't catch me. That's just what it is. But we're back. You saw my man Cloudy, of course, and you saw Free University hoodie promo, so you definitely need to grab one of those. Come on, man. That'd be the best present. Just grab one of those hoodies. There's only a few left, so if you don't grab one and they're gone, don't ask me later because, hey, I got mine. That's what I'm going to tell you. I got mine. What you got? So hit up freeuniversity.us/Lord Phly. You'll be able to grab one of those hoodies. Golden yellow with some Fly quotables on the back. You already know Free University on the front. It's pretty dope. I usually have one on. If you check one of the old shows, you definitely see it. But if you check that promo out during the commercial break, you actually saw it. You saw me looking real good. But you know what time it is. The facts, the frequently asked questions. So if you need any advice or a random question, hit up dopesoulsmorningshow@gmail.com. Yes, I know it's not a morning show anymore, but just hit the email if you want to get to us. Inquire about anything. If you want to check us out, send me some questions. You want to say happy birthday, hit up dopesoulsmorningshow@gmail.com. So frequently asked questions. Space Jam featuring LeBron James is set to start production soon. What are your memories of the original Space Jam? Whoo! Space Jam. That's my shiz. That's my shit, man. Oh, man. I remember I got Space Jam the movie for my birthday. I believe it was 95 or 96. Cannot remember the exact year, but one of those years I got that movie, and I had probably already seen it 100 times before then because somebody let me borrow theirs before I actually got my own. So I ran theirs up and then got my own. But I can quote that movie front to back. You already know I'm not saying I'm a basketball fan anymore because I've been involved in the ins and outs of it. So the fanhood was taken out of me, but I'm definitely I'm definitely appreciative of it. Like that's, if I say the sport that I look to, it's always basketball, and that's the sport that I play. So
Sherlyn Iyer says happy birthday.
Hey, Sherlyn, what's good? What's good, baby? Hey, that's my man L.A. Remember the producer we met on the street? Yeah, what's good? Shouts to Sherlyn, man. Shouts to you. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that love. Space Jam. Michael Jordan, of course, anybody that knows anything of basketball, you know of Michael Jordan. And anybody that loves basketball, Michael Jordan was your idol if you aspired to do anything with the pill. And Space Jam was like the epitome of that because it was taking that and mixing it with cartoons, which is another world that I told you I'm a kid at heart and mind. So cartoons, anything animated. So mixing that was like my thing. One thing that takes me to that, Tiffany Haddish speaks about Who Framed Roger Rabbit a lot and like what that did for her. And as far as like that bridge and that mix, I feel like that's what Space Jam did for me. Like just knowing that they can be fused like basketball and the animation, and anybody knows me, like I have a vintage Bugs Bunny and all them like jean jacket with them stitched on it that I painted vintage. So if you want to get that, it's a high price ticket. But with that being said, Space Jam was just everybody has that movie that they go to. I could watch Space Jam 10 times today and laugh like I've never seen it before. Like, that's just my joint. I love it. Big Mouth Media, shouts to you, man. Appreciate you. Hi, Rihanna, L.I., Samsung. Hey, what's good? If I mess your name up, my fault. It happens. My bad. But, so with LeBron doing Space Jam, I feel like that can be the good gracious. Nah, they stealing all my candy, man. With LeBron doing Space Jam, I feel like that'll be really dope. I feel like that'll do for kids today what it did for me way back when. And even those that know it and love Space Jam, I know they're going to be appreciative of it because LeBron is the epitome of basketball at this point, just like Michael Jordan was back then. Like, no matter who you think is better or worse or whatever the case may be, you know that they are the epitome. Like, when you think basketball during this time, you think LeBron James. Like, this is what it is. Like, when you thought basketball back then, you thought Michael Jordan. It's bigger than basketball, and they definitely were, are, and will be bigger than basketball for forever. So for them both to have Space Jam movies, I think that's super dope. I look forward to seeing how it's going to play out, like what it's going to be. I definitely don't want them to do a repeat of the storyline. Like, you got to give me a little more. Who are my favorite characters? Bugs, of course. Daffy, because he was, Daffy Duck is probably my favorite character just because he was the asshole. Like, even in the car, as a cartoon, he was the asshole. Like, he was the pessimist, the devil's advocate to everything. Like, Bugs Bunny was just the one that got everything, and Daffy Duck was the one that always had to deal with it. But they was always together, though. So they both were still stars. It's just Daffy didn't look at it like that because he was always looking at Bugs like, man, I ain't gonna say it, but with that, probably Daffy Duck. Taz, just because he ran him up. Tweety Bird was always funny. It was always like this thing, like you never understand if Tweety was a guy or a girl. So for those that know, please fill me in. I don't know. Tweety Bird, that's all I know. And Michael Jordan. The Monstars was cool, but, you wanted them to lose. That's just what it was. Michael Jordan was the man. What are you hoping they keep consistent between the old and new? The characters, I want the voices and stuff to be the same. I need the voices to still be the same. I need Bugs to sound like Bugs. I need Daffy to sound like Daffy. I want them to be as authentic to the cartoon as possible. Like, it was really like Michael Jordan was in their world. It wasn't a bunch of cartoons running around in reality and you just didn't believe it. Of course, you didn't believe Michael Jordan could run around in Looney Tune land either, but it was just, I don't know, the authenticity of it. Like, I just rock with that. So I hope they keep that same thing. I definitely hope they keep with the genuineness of it and not make it corny, just something to put out. Like, I need it to be dope on all facets. People don't look forward to sequels. So with this being one that they're going to hype and do a lot around, I definitely need it to match that when we watch it. I don't need to be disappointed when it go off. I need to love it just like, you don't have to love it like I love the first one, but I just need to love it. I need to be appreciative of it. So that's what I need. But other than that, Space Jam Part 2, I feel like it'll be dope. I like LeBron James. I'm a witness. I rock with Bronny, Appreciative that he's on the Lakers. I know it's going to be a lot of Showtime stuff going on. What's good, Kai? How you doing, man? Over there in L.A. Well, you in Seattle? Shouts to you. I know you got a show coming tomorrow. So, hey, I seen you rehearsing with that band. That's lit. Get it done. Anybody can rehearse with a band, you about to get that bag. Bag season. I told you, 28, bag season. So, get to it with me. Bag season. Let's get to it. Shouts to my guy, Kai. Who is Kai? If you don't know, tune in. My man Groove be doing a lot of his tunes when we was out in L.A., so stay tuned. They may got some more work coming. No fear, no worry, no apologies. But Space Jam, I believe myself a lot to be one of the created characters in Space Jam, Phly. That's where Phly comes from. You're going to have a Phly animated coming soon. Don't worry, it's coming, it's coming. So with that being said, I want to create a world simply like Looney Tunes, like around Phly with all my friends and all the people that be around me and all the stuff, crazy stuff we be doing, but just turn it to animated and make it something that people can appreciate and accept and embrace. So I look forward to seeing it because, of course, I'm, snatch little tidbits and see how I can apply it to what it is that I want to do so I can push forward and give y'all something just as grand. So with that being said, if you want to send your questions or anything to Phly, of course, hit up Dope Souls Morning Show at gmail.com. But that's it for the Ask Phly segment. I don't want the show to go long, of course, because I actually got a lot to do. Body painting. Shouts to Ferragamo. The Ferragamo, I'm going to paint her in Greensboro. So as soon as I get off the show, I'm getting on the road, going to Greensboro to paint Miss Lady because she has something to do for Halloween. I'm going to paint her up, make sure she looking real good. She already does, but we just going to give her, the extra sauce because Phly going to do it right. You know that. No fear, no worry, no apologies. We make it happen. So with that being said, announcements. I've been telling y'all all episode is my birthday, so I don't really feel like I need to announce that. You can just say happy birthday if you want to. If not, hey, it's still love. I'm still inspiring and motivating you to push you forward. I don't need you to say happy birthday for me to know that your energy is welcome because I don't give off bad vibes. We just all about pushing forward. We all about making it happen and being productive. All that other nonsense, Done with it. I'm not even paying attention to it. That was at 27, and I didn't pay attention to it then. So at 28, bag season, no time for it. You know that. With that being said, Friday, Cultura Fest. Shouts to my guy Wordplay Dame, Mr. Waze, my guy Aubrey. They invite me out to a lot of their events just to show up, to show out, be a fly on the wall, because they know I'm always coming with something. So with that, I always appreciate that. And this is going to be really dope because it's during GHO. You know what GHO stand for. Greatest Homecoming on Earth. A&T. I'm coming to show up and show out, so come tune in with me. Tune in to Lord Phly. You never know, I may go live on YouTube, have something dope. Do some interviews, talk to some people, vibe with some folks, get on stage with the mic. You never know. You never know with Phly. But you can always expect dope. That's what it is. No apologies. With that being said, I definitely need to announce November 16th. You're the Lost Generation. My guy Cloudy, I would say my guy. My guy Cloudy, I'm with the Lost Generation. Shouts to my guy Noah, man. He gave me the spot to host that thing. I needed it. Because Cloudy going to be in town. Tess going to be on that stage. And we showing out. And this is going to be a big one. I'm calling it now. So if your camera's not in there, if you're not in there, you know it's no apologies. I hate that you missed it. We got a whole lot coming, so you definitely need to stay in tune with Lord Phly. You definitely need to stay in tune with everybody that's connected to me, too, because I told you, I come with a lot of people. I'm in good company. I stay with good company, and that's just what it is. We push forward to motivate. We push forward to grow. We push forward to get things done. No fear, no worry, no apologies. With that being said, a special thank you to my team, Jump Off Studios, my guy Groovy. Hey, Kai, hey, you already know, man. Hey, shout out to you. Hey, what's good? Hey, that's my guy, man. I fought with him. Shouts to Goku too, and Sir Charlie. It's my guy. Sir Charlie got that sauce. Tell him I've been paying attention to him. I'm gonna steal some of them. I don't be dressing up like that, but I be seeing it. And I like the little jackets he be having on. I may need to holler at him. But with that being said, special thank you to Groove, Josh De Niro _2 times. You already know Nani by the Studios. OG No Good, and everybody that helps push me forward, push Lord Phly forward, and help everything that we getting done. Shouts to Out the Box for keeping me laced all the time. You know how we do. I told you I keep the tags on it because people be wanting to buy it off me on the street. And with that, you know, the price on it, the tag on it, if you want it, I may charge you a little extra because, hey, it is Phly special. But with that being said, I'm going to see y'all on Friday, right before I jump to Greensboro again to go to Cultura Fest. But until then, enjoy the rest of my birthday, get some work done. Shouts to Miss Ferragamo coming to paint you, so no worries, I'll be there in a little bit. But until then, I'll see you later. This is Lord Phly. Establish some patience, understand where you're at. You already know what it is. There's no fear, no worry, no apologies. You never apologizing for being dope, dope being self, self being you. Lord Phly, International Man of Mystery. I'll see you later. And it'll be dope.
You feel me? Basically just getting off of probation, because you feel me, can't leave the state and shit. Niggas on the legal wave, so you gotta leave the state to do shows to get money. That's where the money at. So I basically just did my time. You feel me? They made it lower for me, so I got out in under a month instead of just doing 3. You feel me? And boom, been back in the booth since then. Just left the booth, going back tomorrow morning at 11. You already know.
But she ain't stopping the grind.
Never that. You feel me? We got too much to do, bro. 2018 honors, man. That's dirty game shit. Okay. Out of all these rappers around, shout out to y'all, but still, bro, y'all know where it's at, man.
I don't have to see the try no more. Ain't no more kicking doors. Still rock with that polo. Bull head vest, no polo. My vehicle can morph. Still pop off when dolo. Drum can hold a 40 ounce. Pinky shit on floor. I don't have to see the try no more. Ain't no more kicking doors. Still rock with that polo. Bull head vest, no polo. My vehicle can morph. Still pop off when dolo. Drum can hold a 40 ounce. Pinky shit on don't